Let's aim this better. What you want to do is you want to push the top one first, and you want to make sure it's standing on this. There is a synergy later that can kind of do something completely different that would involve the smaller boxes, but I've actually come back once you get that ability, and I've actually left it and then came back to this point. It doesn't actually work for this puzzle, which is interesting. You have to do it this specific way. Because once you push the one box on top of the other box, you can't move it. It's completely stuck. You can't even cast a move on it. So you do need it to be like this specifically. But once you do that, you can come up here. And if you fly up here, there's a little bird. Chirp, chirp. You read its mind?
Oh my, that stone you have, it's divine, simply divine. I must have it, must. I'll give you my very fancy neckerchief for that fancy stone of yours.
You traded his stone, I don't know why it calls his stone, for the very fancy neckerchief. You got red cloth. And a fancy red scarf. And you can't actually use anything with it. Yeah, there's a trading quest with animals. We just did the first part of it. I'm not even joking. So, yeah. That's the first line of the ever-present animal trading quest, because why not? It's a thing. The dog is part of it, and so is the turtle. I believe the turtle is the end of the trading quest. The dog is somewhere in it. I actually don't remember exactly where. I honestly am going to have to look it up as to exactly where everything is. I don't know off the top of my head. Alright. Honestly, for the next part, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I will go to Yalem and do those 2 rusty maces. I'll get those reforged if I can. I don't know. How much money do I have? 3,000 coins. I probably can't do it. Oh, let's get out here. So, that being said, and it's interesting how Piers has so much more experience, but is also lower level than Felix and Jenna. Alright. Whatever, I guess. I'm trying to think exactly what all I can do. I may actually. I'm gonna look at, instead of sit here and think about it, I'm probably gonna end the session here and essentially come up with what plan that I'm gonna have. That way, when I come back, it's like, alright, this is how we're gonna do things. I do want to have the bragging of beating the serpent before you're technically supposed to beat him. Again, there's a cutoff point, and I'm probably wrong about Aqua Rock. I think it actually has to do with the Champa stuff. it, like, actually progressing that part of the story. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. But, that being said, I will leave things off here, and in the next one, time when we come back, I'll actually have a plan. We'll know what we're doing. So, I'll see you guys then. Alright, actually, as I actually pulled up a little bit of a group of things that I could do. It reminded me of this. This is the first town we came to on our adventure, and it was completely washed over with a bunch of water. So, we actually need to come and grab this specifically. A jewel from the sea god's eye. This here is used... I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah. So, this is used for the first, like, dungeon we actually went to as well. The shrine here. It's been forever since we've been here. So, if you remember, there was a bit of an area. Well, this is not the area I'm thinking of. Alright, well, hold on a minute as I make our way back. So, honestly, it's probably going to be better if I use a void so we don't have to deal with a lot of the lower fights. Because they're not going to net anything important, so we'll just leave it. We actually unlock the rest of the dungeon now that we have the frost ability and reveal abilities. Because reveal is going to be necessary for that. I need to remember how to get over there. Which is through there. And I need to go there. Go ahead and drop down. And gotta be joking. Really? I messed that up? Avoid. Let's see if that wears off. Alright. I'm gonna cast Avoid again. We're gonna be doing this for a bit. I don't know why I just immediately thought, hey, let's just slide on down and not come down this way. Alright. This area is also something we've been in because of the Jinn we had to follow. But trying to remember exactly where resulted in a where we're going exactly was it's just this mess. It's a mess. My mind's a mess right now because I'm trying to think of multitudes of things that well, you know what, we're gonna just have to use frost quite a bit. Let's just use frost here and just keep on moving. We need to freeze all of these. There we go. I will say Dark Dawn did a phenomenal job with how they allows you to use Synergy, because you don't have to be directly facing it. It'll target an area around, and you can select the target. It's really nice. Alright. I do actually need to head that way. This is a cool shot, where you could see the open sea like that. I actually genuinely like it. Come on down. You are now able to come into this area. Can't do that because the rope's on the other side. But we can do this. Alright. You want to step on this and you'll fall down. You let the river take you. Boom. I believe this is actually where you have to go. So, we'll put a pin in that because there's a treasure chest that needs to be opened. So we'll go grab that real quick. Alright. Hey. That's the thing. Okay. Well, I can't do that. Never mind. Yeah, you can't actually go into that because it's rushing waters. But you can come across this way. Can't go there, but we can do this. Slide on down. Oh. Got ourselves a rusty staff. That is actually going to turn into an item called the glower staff. Again, like I've got the thing pulled up to the side so I know exactly what I'm doing with it. And I'm not running around like a fool. So, I don't know if that's going to be better than anything we've got currently. But that is something, well, we'll see once we actually get it reforged. This, we can just move this and have it permanently here. If we wanted to come back, I don't think we actually need to. We probably won't. I don't see why we would ever need to, so there. But once we come to this area here, we do need to cast Reveal to show us that there is a missing step there. Come up to this statue. The statue looks a lot like the one in Dahlia's Sanctum. Well, it's a hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Where'd you get there? It was the Sea God's Tear. In doing so, the water raises. So, again, I don't know why they have it to where that other area you can retreat from because, well, there you go. It locked us out from where we are. And we are now in the actual tower part. We never went to the tower area previously when we came here. We were just in the caves. But up here, we have this little music note looking thing. And it's called the Right Prong. This is part of a long side quest. Well, actually not side quest, but it's part of the main quest of the game. And we won't see the end of it for a while. So, keep that in mind. You're gonna have that in your inventory for a while. But we're gonna do this, and we out. Now that we've gotten that, I guess I can go to y'all. So, as much as this, again, this is the wiki's version of the walkthrough, so there's a bit of a well nuance on some of it. Like, hey, you totally can't do this right now. It's completely impossible with the fight with the serpent. I'm like, yeah, I've done it. Don't even at me. So I know it's actually possible. It's just a matter of whether or not you have the cojones to actually follow through with it. Alright. Flare wall did like almost nothing to them. Oh my gosh. That used to be one of the most powerful synergies we had. Now it's peanuts to what we've got. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna take a hot minute to get over there. Merman! These guys actually have a move that looks a lot like Diamond Dust, but it's with bubbles. And it's kinda cool. If it was not just a single merman, then I probably would wait for it. But it's a thing. We're gonna see a lot of mermen in this journey here. Hey, Pixel, that's completely out of place. Alright. Yeah, sure. Be completely blue on the beach. Alright. Nothing to see here. If anything, we can just get that one of the items that we have out of our inventory, even though it may not be something we can currently purchase. If we have it out of our inventory, that just means we have an open inventory slot, so that's also very useful. So we'll run over here, we'll head on in. And what do we want to give him this time? Well, we've had these maces for a while, so let's give him one of them. I don't know how much they're going to cost. It's probably going to cost quite a bit. Yeah, forging in this game cost a fortune. So it may or may not be something worth it.